Hello. What's up, Momo? What's up, guys? Waited so long. You're disappointed yesterday, 3 a.m. your time. I know. Me too. Me too. Oh, but you watch Matt? Nice. Yeah, I do know he had a stream as well. Didn't talk much because all you heard was vroom. Man's quiet. He's got to adjust that audio. Obviously, I guess mid, like what he was doing, is not easy to adjust audio. So that's fair. But maybe he'll know for next time. Dutch Codex, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Was told to give a follow. Great. Good job at following orders. Appreciated. Also, is that Chikorita next to your name? Love it. Yes, perfect. That is my current shiny hunt right now. In ZA is Chikorita. Trying to get shiny Chikorita. Am I a Newt King or Sprout Queen? Sprout sounds funnier. Also because it'd be funny to be against Taylor. I love Taylor, but it'd be funny to be against him. So Christine wins. I do it because it's funny. Dude, it feels... I mean, I know we just streamed on Wednesday, but it really feels like it's been like 10 years since I've streamed. Because like, I'm gonna be real, like the Mario Kart streams, they don't even feel like a general, like a generic stream. Because I'm just like hanging out with my friends. So it's like not the same. That's how it should be. I mean, yeah, true. That's why we keep doing them, because we're just hanging out and it's fun. But like, as far as like just actually streaming, it literally feels like it's been forever. We know it's been 10 years. This is like my second day off since Halloween, so it's nice to also just be home, not gonna lie. That's the wrong controller. Okay, there we go. Too many controllers plugged in. And by too many, I mean 2 controllers. What is this you're sending me, Momo? What is this? Since I asked a while ago? Wait, what? Oh. Right, the mic. Very good. That is very, very good. Very good, Mike. 10 out of 10. Would play COD with again. Starting item is... Oh, it's a song. Okay, nice. Starting with Nocturne. That's actually really good. Think Zelda's an inspiration for solo games? Yeah, I'd agree. Dude, Zelda is like an inspiration for a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be real with you. It's one of my big ones. Perfection, you believe? Yeah. Oh, you're gonna use it on his repo stream this weekend? Incredible. That's gonna be great. All right. I'm literally trying to mark tracker. Dude, I haven't played rando in forever. I don't have to mark tracker. It's auto. All right, make sure my notes are good. It looks like they are. All right, so it's pretty much typical settings, except it's 5 rewards instead of 4 for Ganon's boss key. Dungeon shuffled. Bosses shuffled in the dungeons. Boss souls are on, so I do need to find boss souls. No logic. Basically all that. Oh wait, I didn't do cosmetic stuff. Boom. These are locked, right? Yeah, okay. Perfect. Oh, yeah, I updated ship, and now it's not displaying the song. Even though I have it set to display the sequence. I don't know why. So, we're just gonna have to be good at knowing what music is. Yeah, W ship bug. I mean, we all know this song, right? Obviously. Mario Galaxy. Oh, this is Galaxy 2, right? Hold on. Do I even know it? File select. Galaxy 2. Yes, I do know it. Okay. Not washed at music. Still a game I have to go back and 100%. Dude, Pokemon came out at such a bad time. I was like really getting kind of close to 100% in Galaxy 2, and then Pokemon came out. And now I have 100 hours on that game. Your girlfriend's returning tomorrow. Nice. W. All right, we'll get started in just a sec. I'm just kind of giving everybody a minute to get in here and all that. Twitch ads did play, right? Yeah, they did. Okay. All right. No clue, you don't get them. Nice. Turbo moment. All right. Let's start. Wow. All right, cool. Fantastic. Fantastic start. I would have loved if this was a no-hit run. Which tunic is that? Zor for 15? Sure. That's actually kind of lucky. G2G key. Probably don't need that, but I'll get it. It's free heart container. I'll take it. Oh, and I can get all my money back. All right, buy out the shop and then scam them. Alright, nice. Still don't have... Oh, well, there's a stick here. It is interesting doing Zora's Domain Child is literally the very first thing. Oh, and I have money again. I could have done diving game. I'll do it after. It's fine. I'm probably not going to check Jabu yet, just because I would have to break my one stick just to get that information. I don't think it's worth doing that right now. Especially because my save warp is here, so it's not a big deal. Alright, just recovery heart. Although, I will get a second stick, because I probably will break it on the skull. I feel like breaking it on the skull is a little bit more worth. Well, it could be. It's a gamble. Let's gamble on it. Surely breaking the skull is going to be something good. Breaking the skull, killing the skull. I guess it does break it, so. What's up there? Skull token, alright. What's up, Whizzles? Oh, I could have checked Bean Guy. No, well, whatever. I'll check him later. No big deal. Surely? Oh my god, actually it was. Goma's... Never mind. 2 ice traps in 3 minutes. It's gonna be a good seed. I think I can make it to market? Yeah, I can make it to market. I have Bunny Hood just run. This might be like an immediate adult seed. Do day night market and then just go adult. This rupees. Bum bag. Progressive powder kegs. Dude. Another skeleton key. Baby seed. Why did I buy that skull? Well, I shouldn't say baby seed just yet, but probably baby seed. Wallet. I can't afford it. Can I afford this? Oh my god, I can. Alright, time to scam this shop completely. And then give me that wallet. And then I get the wallet, it refills it, and then I buy that Hylian shield. It's gotta be smarter than the store owner. Alright, now I can do archery. Dude, I actually hit the left one that time. And I messed up the right one. That never happens. It's always the other way around. Nice. Powder kegs, it's a combo seed. I'm really hoping that that happens soon. OT recomp on PC like MM. And then we should be able to actually get PC OTMM combo. Because once we get that, I'll be playing that for sure. I guess I'll just use my last stick here. I'm gonna go with all anyway. Okay, junk, whatever. Wait, fairy where? Fairy of Fire. Okay, so Death Mountain Crater, Great Fairy is Gorontinuk. Fitting. Don't know why, but the only issues... But I only have issues watching your stream. I get this red reload button. Weird. Does it always do that, Momo? Because that could be my multi-stream plugin. Since I use OBS, like, signed in directly to YouTube. And Twitch is on the multi-stream. Like, Twitch is on the secondary. Greg. Stone of Agony, no. Alright, give me field, and then I'll get that per container just cause. Alright. Turns the quality down to 360p. That's really weird. Yeah, that has to be the multi-stream plugin then. It's not set to be like that. It should be higher. Slingshot of Death Mountain. Desert Title Deed. I will assume that that's an ice trap. Cack Bazaar. Okay, and I already know Zora Shop. Alright, let's find out where bosses are. Okay, Goma is Boss of Jabu. DC. KD, also water. And Barry is Boss of Fire. Oh wait. Oh, don't do that. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I needed background for 5 minutes in the second tab. It requested reload when you came back. Yeah, that's really strange. Especially if it only happens to me. The only thing I could think of is that it'd be my multi-stream plugin. Because I think Taylor and I use the same multi-stream plugin. Or Taylor might use the same one as Wilson. I actually don't remember. But they also have their... I think both of those guys have their streams set up the opposite of me. Where Twitch is the primary and YouTube is on the multi. But mine's YouTube is primary and Twitch is on the multi. So it might just be my multi-stream thing conflicting with Twitch specifically. I can look to see if there was an update for it. I haven't updated it since I started using it, I'm gonna be honest with you. But I also don't know if an update has been made for it since then, so I'll have to see. I guess I'll go do Graveyard first. Actually, let me get Skull Hands first. $20 junk. 40 junk. 30's Giant's Knife. 50 junk. 10 junk. Alright, so 30's Giant's Knife. That's good. Because you would have been first to redeem nice flexible. So for that, dang. It's actually nerfing you, that's crazy. Alright, hook. Hyrule Field. Alright. Once I get bombs, that should be nice and easy then. Well, I guess depending on what grottos are there. Could potentially require iron boots. Water Temple Small Key at Lon. Oh! Wow, other hook shot. Okay, that's really good, because now I know where long shot is. Long shot's in Hyrule Field. The rare long shot seed. Oh yeah, the settings are also fixed now, so I have the regular grave setting, not 1.0 graves. Baby seed, yeah. Looking potentially like it. You know what? That's okay. If it's a baby seed, we're gonna play Animal Crossing after. It's fine. But remember, I also upped the rewards, and I need 5 rewards instead of 4. Iron boots. Okay, never mind. Baby seed. This is easy. Nice. Good sound. Hello? See up? Thank you. Harpies. What's up, Owen? Is there a step between logic and no logic? Actually, now there is. It's not on ship yet, but yes, there is a new setting that's on console rando right now called advanced logic. And what it does is it adds actual logic, but it takes glitches into account. And it looks really cool. I was actually watching ZFG play. He did it for his Halloween stream. I was watching his VOD of it, and it seems really cool because it takes a bunch of glitches into account. So yes, there is one. I'm hoping it comes to ship really soon because I do want to play it. Because that will remove impossible scenarios, but also keep the game interesting and need glitches and stuff. But as of right now for ship, there is not. I don't even think there's glitched logic. Normally glitched logic would be the in-between, but glitched logic kind of sucks. DC's GTG. 3 streams in a row. You got the 3 in a row. Nice. I guess I'll go do this one room. Would I believe that you can beat that? Yes, because you can also like factor which glitches you want it to like consider. So you can turn off the extremely difficult glitches and just keep like, you know, a little bit more simple ones like ISG, maybe Mega Flip, ground jump, stuff like that. You can keep in all while, you know, having them be accounted for. So I do actually think, yes, you probably would be able to. I have 1 key for here, right? Yeah, I'll use my 1 key. So yeah, I do think you'd be able to, yeah. Oh wait, I have skeleton key, dude. I forgot. Baby seed. Well, not yet. You need to get another 10 XP award for it to count. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, the settings seem really cool for that. I'm really hoping ship gets it kinda soon. It's relatively new though, so I would expect that in the next like... Oh, that's actually really nice. I just noticed. Because I got skeleton key, that key item was actually considered junk. It didn't make me do the cutscene for it. That must be new in this update. Sorry, that was nice. That's actually really nice. I like that because I actually complained about that the other week. I got skeleton key and then I still got the item cutscene for keys, and I was like, I remember saying I wish it counted it as junk after you get skeleton key. That's very, very nice. I like that a lot. The update from yesterday. Yeah, I did it last night. So whatever like the most recent one is which also seems to have broken the music display name that's apparently broken. But other than that, everything else seems to be pretty nice, pretty good. Yeah, I don't have bombs, so I can't do that other room. So yeah, I did it last night. I patched it over my current one. All my settings and everything were still there. I did have to fully remap my controller. That was one thing I did have to do. It completely had no maps. So I had to remap the whole thing. Where was the stream yesterday? Old jump. Yell at my job for being dumb. But also, they're paying me, so it's okay. It's alright. It was just because of Halloween. It was a busy week. Next week will be normal. Bongo Soul, nice. 1 a.m. Ryan stream. I mean, I'm still like kind of considering maybe at some point doing something later. Slingshot. Not today, later, but like in general. We got the streak, nice. If you have a day off, why do they call you in? Oh, genuine question as a European. So where I work, we're Kikiri Sword. Early Kikiri Sword is probably worth getting. I'll be fine without Blanke. We are extremely low staffed, and when I say that, I mean there's literally like 3 of us. And it was really bad communication from the one person who works with us about some stuff. And she almost actually got fired for it, which would have been really funny. But because of how busy we were, we can't have one person there because it's just not doable. So it was more of like, hey, we really need help. So it was, oh, there's a Colossus of Foolish. Okay, cool. So I was like, all right. It's more of like, I look at it as an investment, right? I go in, I help, I win above and beyond. That means later, when I ask for something, I want it. Ice arrows, nice. Which I know that's gonna be the case. I know that's how that it works with this place, because I've worked with them for a while. Less people to pay, more profit. That's yeah, for sure. That's exactly what the mentality is. So, is what it is. Pros win, nice. Just means next paycheck's gonna be really nice, and I can actually go do something like meaningful with it, other than just surviving. Forest, oh my god, this song. Like playing games with you, exactly. Now, to make up for it, next week my manager put specific days in, just like as, hey, you like he put it in as if they were requested days off, which I don't normally do. Like, by not normally, I think I've requested maybe 2 days off ever since working here. So, over a year, like year and a half. And I think I've called out once. How long with them? It's been about a year and a half total. Maybe a tad over. Gotta say, I don't play OOT for a couple days, and all of a sudden my ISG like feels on point. not good enough. How's that not good enough? I need to be there longer? I mean, I'm gonna be. I'm just gonna check the boss right now. In the off chance it's Bongo. I didn't mean to have Bunny Hood on still. I thought I took it off. It wasn't on D-pad, that's my bad. 10,000 years has a job for 1 year. I mean, yeah. I get bored and I'm gonna want to go somewhere else. It's PG. Okay. Well, can't do anything with that. Alright, forest leads to PG. What glitch do I need to do here? Dude, why is this not a key door? I kind of wish it was. Oh, whoops. No. Don't do that. It almost refreshed my notes. The song does suck, actually. I think I might take it out of the music pool. It was like funny the first time, and now I'm just like, alright. Oh, that's light arrows over there. Or it's an ice trap. Ledge clip that door in forest. I mean, that's how you check the boss early. If I had long shot and bombs, I actually could have done a weird shot to get out of the basement there, and I could have checked the basement stuff. Very nice. Can't escape the baby seat allegations. I know. I only have one boss soul though. Don't forget that. Boss souls are very important, and I still need magic. So I can only actually fight one boss. I still need. I checked the shop, right? Yeah, it was like skulls. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, that's where ice arrows were. I still don't have a way to go through the rock maze or to go through the rocks here, so back to CAC we go. Which is actually going to work out perfect. It's literally just turning day, so I can check the shops. Good recoil. And I have iron boots and hookshot. That's insane. I don't have to do the water clip. Dude, that like never happens to me. I always have to do the water clip. That I would assume is Goron Tunic. It's a full 200. Might buy it. I know there's there's one behind Lullaby. Oh, Chi Bag. I will buy that. Screw the Goron Tunic. Sure. Buy the heart container to add more time to my heat timer. How about that? Very nice. Draw a Ryan with a past fire for us to use in case of yet another baby seat. That would be very funny, actually. No, I didn't want to I tried to avoid the loading zone for the door. Emo for Twitch. Oh, and if you make that and the quality of it is good and I can actually like see it in Twitch emote size, I'll make it a free emote on Twitch. Like, I'll make it a follower emote, not a sub one. I guess go to Kakiri. I haven't gone to Kakiri yet. Dude, I know. I keep forgetting to take the charity stuff down. I need to do that. You know what? I'm gonna do it right now. Wait, what music is in here? Sure, that works. Because I keep forgetting to do this. I did not mean to open that in a new tab, but sure. Whatever. Alright, Twitch. Because if I don't do this right now, it'll never happen. Dude, where do they put it? I don't even remember where emotes are. I'm not gonna lie. Moderation? No. Settings. Nope. So not roles, not activity, not follower. Oh, view rewards. There it is. Alright, Dedge. Alright, deed is done. Dementia at its finest. Dude, I always forget, because they moved it from when I like started adding emotes. So I forget where they put it. I don't care about water key. Make old free. I guess I technically can. Because there's only 3 free slots. So I guess I could do old for free. What do I have in there? I have, yeah, Tajik is in there. Oh no, I have 4 slots. Never mind. I have 4 open ones. So 5 total. Okay, yeah. Can I just drag it? I can't. Small indie company Twitch can't make it so I could drag my emotes from slot to slot. Crazy. There's long shot. Nice. Alright, I'll do it later. Because I have to literally, like, delete it and, like, re-upload it. Hell, Amazon, yeah. Dude, can't has. I will do it during credits of this seed, assuming I know where the files are. I think I do. $27 days till Prime 4, yes sir. Very, very excited for that. Good mega flip. Dude, this guy, I swear, just moves around Hyrule Field. He's always in Hyrule Field for me. Ever notice how hot the Switch 2 gets when it decides to update while it's docked? No, actually, I haven't noticed that. I should probably keep an eye on that then. If the Switch 2 does get really hot when it updates. At least when it's docked. I'll do quick Gruta Valley checks. And then quick Lake Hylia checks. And water entrance, and then just make my way over to Kakiri. Just do a big loop. Oh, and did it? That was very quick, actually. Let me check. Good music. Got you covered on the quality part. Nice pixel art. Love it. Looks great. 10 out of 10. Do I want to go over there? I'll give it one try. Shut up, Navi. I can see what's down there, actually. Looks like a rupee. Nice. Dude. Dude? Okay, cool. I have a long shot. I didn't need to do that. Oh well. I'll check it later. That's meaningless. Back in my day when we had no internet for yoga. True. Because I had no idea the Switch was going. The Switch 2 gets up to during the day. Oh, so you went to go play it and it was like really hot when you expected it not to be. That's okay. That's interesting. That's good to know. I haven't really been playing it in handheld that much, so I guess that's probably why I never noticed that. Wait. Test of Radiance is Soul of Baronade. What? I hate ship hints, dude. I don't remember what they determined as Test of Radiance. I think it's Light Trial. I think it's Light Trial. In Ganon's Castle. And if it is, that's nice and easy. That's super fine. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, I will have to keep an eye on my Switch then. If it gets hot like that when it updates, because I haven't noticed that, but that's good to know. Soul of Phantom Ganons and Lost Woods. Okay, that's actually really good to know. PG Soul. Lost Woods. What's up, 64? Feel like they should release a firmware update that toggles the dock's fans while it's off for the console to decide. No, I agree. Oh, Twin River Soul, nice. They really should have it so the fans kind of kick in a little bit if it's doing updates like that. If it gets that warm, they 100% should be doing that. Without a doubt. Alright, water is DC. Who's the boss here? The boss of DC... I don't know. Never mind. Right, hold on. water. You see? Really? That might have been too early. Nope, never mind. Money. It's gonna be so sad if poor Switch 2 decided to kill itself while docked. Yeah. That would be extremely upsetting. I gotta assume they would know if an update would kill the Switch, right? Based on heat, like, surely they're testing all their updates in-house first. Surely. Playing Tears of the Kingdom, you never noticed it get hot, but updates, it started cooking. That is actually interesting, yeah. I did play Tears of the Kingdom in handheld a couple of times. I will say that never did, that game never did get the console hot. It's still taken. Couldn't imagine a Switch 2 update that destroys consoles across the world. Yeah, I don't think they'll ever release something that's, like, that dangerous. Bumps. In DC, very nice. But it is still good to know. Legends say Ryan will never learn lunch storage door time. Nope. I should, though. I should finally just shut up and learn it, and then do a seed where Song of Time is required to open Door of Time, and I can't change age. Stubborn old man, I know. Not the 3DS treatment, yeah. It's a key, I don't care about that. Don't care about that either. I like the fire keys colors. That pink and white, really nice. One day I'll remember that I can't make that jump and I'll just hook shot to the chest. What I think the Nintendo will do for the next Zelda game, it's my understanding that they won't revisit Breath of the Wild. Hyrule, sadly? No. From my understanding, from what they've said, they are pretty much... Aijai Aonuma said that they are satisfied, basically, with the Breath of the Wild world, and they're ready to move on to something different. What do I think they're going to do? I actually have no idea. I kind of have an inkling it's going to be a little bit of an in-between of, like... Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and like typical like 3D Zelda treatment. I feel like there'll be some sort of in-between, almost like an Echoes of Wisdom kind of deal. But maybe not as... I mean, obviously because it's a 2D game, so it's not going to be like exactly the same. But I think something along those lines makes the most sense. But it is Nintendo, and they could very, very easily just, oh, bow, nice, do something completely out of left field, right? It's a little hard to sometimes guess with them. But that is my instinct guess, is that it'll be in that Echoes of Wisdom level of, like, open, but, like, not 100% open, but maybe have, like, a minor, like, almost like crafting system sort of deal, kind of like Echoes does. Not really a crafting system, that's not the right word. But, like, spawn system or something. I feel like there'll be something in that ballpark. Strength. Strength is fine. Something water. You know what? That's a decent call, actually. I could see them wanting to go something with water. Could be the focal point. Maybe okay, hear me out. So Breath of the Wild is kind of like hitting what the original vision was, in a way, for like Zelda 1. That, like, open, just start the game, just go. I mean, obviously there's a tutorial, but, like, Twin Rova, don't have Mirror Shield. Alright, cool. But obviously Zelda 1 could only do so much. Dude, let me type. So it is possible that maybe they, like, look at something like Wind Waker and be like, hey, we couldn't do a whole lot with Wind Waker because of console limitations. So, like, sailing is really boring in Wind Waker. There's nothing really going on. You're just kind of going straight for a while. Yeah, you could shoot a cannon every now and then, but, like, or you claw something out of the ocean, but it's not really interesting. What if we do something like that, but make it bigger and better? I could see that. Done. Okay, Owen, I'll check. They never give you a transparent background? Nice. They wanted to do a Wind Waker 2 back in the day. That is true, they did, yeah. So I could see a world where we get something along those lines. Might not be necessarily Wind Waker 2, but, you know, something maybe like that. That's possible. I don't know. It's really hard to guess with them, because I feel like there's a million directions that they could go with the Zelda franchise at this point. They could build upon a previous game like Wind Waker or something, right? Like that style, that genre, that whole thing. They could do that. They could go something for more gritty, more dark, like a Twilight Princess Majora's Mask style again. Like, there's a lot of things that they could do. Now, what are they going to do? I really have no idea. I know I admitted that Tears of the Kingdom was... Wait, admitted that Zelda Tears of the Kingdom was doing what they wanted for Skyward Sword. They wanted the seamless skydive down to Hyrule, and they succeeded that. That makes sense. That, I mean, that is literally the vibe I get from Tears of the Kingdom, is like, it makes me think of Skyward Sword. So that makes total sense. I would super believe that. If you finish your GSR run, you should be invited to do a co-op rando. You know what? Yeah, Momo. We could plan that. Finish your GSR run, and then I will see if Joe is ever wanting to do co-op rando again, and then I'll have both of you. Zelda X Pokemon calling it now. I mean, that's basically what Echoes of Wisdom is. Just spawning stuff. Spawning enemies to fight for you. Like, that's basically what that has. Just and like build on that. He didn't think that would work. Well, okay, Momo, now I have 2 ideas, which would be kind of funny. If all 3 of us, you, Joe, and I, all like did a big rando together, right? Like a co-op. But then also like you and Joe versus me in a race for a rando. That could be fun too. Played Tears of the Kingdom last night. Skydived down to a mountaintop and seamlessly snowboarded down the mountain without a hitch. So dope. Yeah, dude, that Tears of the Kingdom is such a fun game. It really is. The amount of like just movement stuff you could do in that game is really fun. Volve Soul. Okay, I found Volve and Quinrova, 2 enemies I don't have the weapons for, so that's really cool. Manhunt. Try Manhunt and I just hess away from you guys. Just to see ya. Catch me if you can. Don't really care for Neighbor's Love. Fine. Nice knowing me. Wait, you think they'll beat me? You think they'll get me? Ice Cavern. Don't have blue fire. I do have blue fire arrows. I just don't have magic. I'll just check the one like real quick thing and then I'll leave. Prop hunt. I still think we need a Zelda Ocarina of Time prop hunt from ship. I think we need that still. That'd be so funny. I can't actually do the thing in the back room. I'm just gonna get these just to get them done for later. But I'm really only checking this. Unless this is magic. It's not. That would have been a perfect place for magic. Launch a ball in the air, but it takes as much effort too. Some of those... it's an ultra hand. Stitch the ball, the floating device they give you, and scoot it across the room. So why would I bother with the ball launcher? Yeah, no. I will say that is one of the things about Wasteland Foolish. Okay, Wasteland and Colossus Foolish. I have to make sure I write both those down. Okay, yeah. Some of the shrines in those games, like the fact that there's like just multiple solutions to is one of the reasons I really like them. I will never not like the fact that it's like, oh, you gotta shoot a rocket at this target and you could just use a basic bomb arrow and it just detonates it. Prop Hunt used to go so hard in Gmod. So I've never actually played Gmod, but I played Prop Hunt on Call of Duty before. It was one of the few things that modern Call of Duty actually did that was fun. Nothing I could do over there. Not fun enough for me to want to install the 200 gigabytes again, but you know. Use the rocket because it's more fun. No, I agree. It definitely is more fun to just do it that way, but I love that there's just those options. And they don't make those options, like, completely obvious. Like, you just have to try it. That's what I love about it. You're just like, I wonder, what if this works? And then it ends up working. And you're like, oh my god. Like, that game's just full of, like, those kind of moments. Never played much Gmod. Yeah, I've never played it. Skull, nah, that's fine. Giant snipes at 30. I already have 14. I'm not too worried about it. Scrubs always have trash. Yeah, I know. Unlucky. Bowser 3D World a banger. It is. The song is great. Tempe. Nice. Normally he throws one around that corner, so I tried to weave to the right a little bit just to avoid it. And then he ended up not doing it, and it just made me look dumb. Dampe with the fake out. Junk. Done a dozen tries, but only 2 of them fell in, and those 2 just stand out like a sore thumb. There we go. Nintendo gonna make the Mario game we both know they are. Is it gonna be called Galaxy 3 or Universe? I am pretty sure it will never be called Galaxy 3. Universe, though. That's actually not a terrible title, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, wait, what was that? Spider in a town holding Solo Goma. Okay, so that should be in CAC. Okay, Test of Radiance is also a Gruner membership card. Okay, so yeah, Test of Radiance has got to be Light Trial. To get multiple hints for the same thing, Light Trial is like the only thing that has that many tracks that I could think of. Not upgrade, sure. What's up, Felix? I am hoping we get something for the next Mario game, like, soon-ish. Obviously, we're not going to get the next Mario game this year, but I would like to see something about it. I already have choose. Alright, forest is water. What's up, Boris? How you doing? Forest is water. Okay. I didn't write down where forest was. Forest was fire, right? I think. Doing okay? Nice. Glad to hear it. I don't have hover boots. Oh, but I do have... I do have long shot. When was the last main Mario game? Galaxy 2, I guess on a technicality. But new would be Odyssey. Hasn't been a full-fledged mainline Mario game since Odyssey came out. What about Odyssey? Yeah, that's what I was just saying was Odyssey. Odyssey is realistically the last mainline Mario game. But on like a technicality, the Galaxy remake, I guess. If you count that. I don't, because it's just a remake. Or not even a remake, it's an upscale version. You believe multiplayer in Prime 4 is a foregone conclusion, and now I'm speculating on whether there will be a level editor for player-made maps. You are just really hoping that Prime 4 just becomes Halo. Yeah, think Forge and Halo 3. Yeah, exactly. And I won't lie to you, I'm not against the idea. Actually, a level editor would be kind of wild, I'm not gonna lie. That'd be kind of crazy. How much is Retro Studios actually cooking up is the question. And we'll find out in a matter of a few weeks. Does Wonder count? I guess. I mean, I've always kind of considered the 2D and 3D Mario games as like separate things in a way. But I guess, yeah. I guess you could say Wonder counts. There we go. The huge world of Prime 4. Now you can just set up multiplayer map anywhere. Search your feelings how cool it would be to have death matches and like Chosen Ruins. No, dude. It would absolutely be super fun. There's no question. No question it'd be really fun. Do I actually think they're going to do it? No. But would I be pleasantly surprised? Yes. It feels like it'd be such a crazy tall order, though, is the thing. Like, with how much anticipation there's been. Actually, you know what? Because of how much anticipation there's been, it almost feels like something like that is really warranted. Right? Like an extra big deal, like an extra big thing on top of what's already going to be a major game. KD. Do I have KD Soul? I don't. Alright, water. Oh, I know it's Katie. Plus 10 expectation. Yeah. No better game for this. 120 FPS first person shooter. I think no. PM Retro Studio has been working on this for so long. And no direct yet. Search your feelings. No, dude, they've been cooking something up for a while now, for sure. I'm sure whatever they're gonna put out, we're in for a treat, to say the least. I probably should have gone to Dark Link's side first before doing a Bosky skip, just in case I find Katie's soul over here, but whatever. It's fine. Yeah, I'm very excited for Prime 4. I'm very excited to see what they're gonna do. They're seriously in a position where they could make something just insanely special here. And I really hope they deliver on that. What the clip through? Wait, clip through what? Fitting music, actually. If they just reveal that Samus talks, my disappointment will be immeasurable. I mean, you know she's gonna say something. She had a whole one line in Metroid Dread. I guess 2 lines, technically. Oh, the moving head thing? Yeah, if you stand in that exact spot while like, close to the body of it, when the head's coming back down, you'll just clip on top of it for some reason. Just saves a couple, like, a second, instead of you having to jump up there. Get the skull here, and then I might want to go child again. Even though I'm still kind of better equipped as adult. More shoes. I'll take them. Actually, I should go to Ice Cavern entrance. What I should do. Because at this point, I haven't found Deku, Jabu, or DC. So, decent chance I could find one of those. Oh, Phantom Ganon. I never checked the Ocarina check. Nice. Where was Phantom Ganon? Forest, which was Fire Entrance. Okay, I'll go fight him soon. You have the Tetris effect going on whenever you see player run underneath platforms in games. Now you instinctively think that'd be a good place to use Ascend. Dude, one of my favorite comments that I've ever gotten still was on the short I made of doing the statue climb in Spirit Temple. And one of the comments on that was like, I forget the exact wording, but it was basically like first version of Ascend or something. Because that's like literally what that whole climb feels like. It's like old school Ascend. Double fairy fountain, nice. Thank you, Owen, for Baby Ryoga. Oh boy. It's gonna be the new Mario Kart character. I already checked the shop, don't need to worry about that. Do need to unfreeze King Zora though. I don't think it's gonna work. I think I went too far first time. Never mind. Okay. It was a development tool that they were using while making the game. They decided it would be fun for the players, so they added it. Dev tool essentially Ascend. Makes sense. It feels like it'd be a dev tool, because it just goes through basically anything, assuming it's at the right angle. And even then, you can really manipulate it on some mountains. I have found some really strange ascend angles that I'm like, that probably isn't supposed to be a thing. Fire. Well, I have all the keys, so I'm not worried about keys. I just don't have hammer. Oh, and I don't have Grown Tunic, right? I skipped on buying it. You know, technically, if I find Hammer and Mirror Shield, I have enough boss souls at this point. And of course, the one keys is down the hall. Always. Always this one guy. Fire key. It's fitting. I don't need it. That's fitting. Nice, it landed on me. Dude, again. What luck. I haven't done a weird shot in so long. There we go. Nice. I guess I'll go do the main, like the big room here. I have enough hearts for it, so. Do this, and then I probably should make my way to Ganon's castle. Wait, what was that hint for Goma Soul? I didn't write. Oh, there's Morpho Soul. Okay, nice. That's actually really good. Oh, come on. Wonder if they will expand on building mechanics for the next game, given the player dev tools, having them author their fun, creating your boat would be a good fit for it. Could be, actually, like a sort of like an in-between of like custom like boat stuff from like Phantom Hourglass, right? But like kind of expand on that to a bigger scale. That could be kind of interesting. Magic. Really nice. Alright, Ice Cavern's looking a lot better right now. I don't think I should continue up fire from here. Forgot about Phantom Hourglass. Does that constitute as Wind Waker 2? I feel like you'll make a lot of people mad if you say that. I'm not inherently one of them, but I feel like a lot of people would hate that comment. I thought Phantom Hourglass had some good ideas, though. And the boat customization, I think, was one of them. I just think it could be done so much better, which would be a cool way to see them implement that kind of thing in a new game. Alright, where was Ice Cavern? Ice Cavern was Deku. I could go back to that. Oh, it was something in a town was Goma. Spider in a town. Okay, so that's Cac, I'm pretty sure. I guess I should quickly go to Child and just do Night Skulls and Cac. And I guess Lon Lon. No, Nintendo, they'll tend to do something abstract. Yeah, true. That's what I'm saying, like, we can speculate one way or the other, but I feel like it's going to be really hard to just guess what they're going to do for the next Zelda game. Actually, should I go to... No, I'll do... Actually, yes. I'll do Ganon's Castle first, because that'll turn it to early night. And then when I go Child, it'll be nice and easy. Because it'll already be early night. I can just go right to Cac and do all the skulls. No. Fine. Of course, not worth. Come on. Find it interesting, Zelda has never been stuck in development hell like some of Nintendo's other franchises has it. I guess the best argument for that would be Tears of the Kingdom, because it got delayed, what, 2 or 3 times? I wouldn't really consider that development hell, but I guess that's the closest it's ever been. But yeah, no, you're right. Like, Zelda's pretty much never been in that situation. Bottle, finally. Alright, I have an Ocarina now. Silvers, nice. 7, I find Spirit. That's good to go. Must always have a cohesive vision with the franchise future. Yeah, probably. I feel like Zelda's one of those games where they just, like... At least Aonuma is definitely very... I think very capable. You know? I feel like they kind of have their best on Zelda almost every time. I mean, in a way, kind of the same could be said about Mario. It just, like, because Mario has a history of just, like, not coming out that frequently anyway. It's, like, one major game per console, so... It's like Mario and Zelda are, like, the ones that are never stuck. Like, yeah, they take a while to come out sometimes, but they're, like, never stuck. If that makes sense. I know Gerudo Card should also be in here, so that'll be really good. Going to Wasteland, or going to Colossus soon. Come on. Nice. A little too far, but it's alright. Alright, let's see. We should get Baronade Soul and Gerudo card in this room if that hint is what I think it is. Yep, sure enough. Alright, so this is Test of Radiance. Alright, I will remember that for future. And there's Gerudo card. Perfect, back to back. Alright, nice. Don't have Lullaby, so I'm not worried about that. Nothing in fire. I can do some stuff in... or one thing in shadow. And that's it. I guess I can go get the boss key chest real quick since I'm here. And I already have light arrows, magic, and bow, so I don't need the hint from Sheik. There we go. Best streamer 2026 nominee, how you doing? What's up, Rashid? I'm doing okay. Dude, get out of the fire. Okay, just the key. Daylight saving, yeah, dude, daylight savings so bad. I hate it. I still haven't fixed the clock on my stove. It's still behind. And it's gonna stay like that. Odyssey, yeah, there's Odyssey music. I think it's only 2 songs, though. They need to add more Odyssey music. Oh, this is adult save warp. Actually, that works perfect. Odyssey was so good. Odyssey is really good, yeah. Odyssey is a great game. S3D Mario, fight me. It's definitely up there for sure. I feel like that's not arguable, right? Like it's up there. Deserving of a replay. Oh, for sure, yeah. You know what game you want to replay badly? Wonder. Dude, same, actually. Oh, I have to save warp out of here. But I'm going to wait at this point because we're going to get that Switch 2 update in a couple months. So I'm just going to wait till that. Oh, this is... I forgot this is where Child Spawn... I'm skipping the skulls because I want to make sure I can make it to CAC before morning. Thought we were talking about Odyssey, not 64. 64 is the best. I do like 64. Mario 64 is very good. Should have been DLC. Agreed. Spoken like a true man in his 30s. Yep. Very, very true. You still haven't played it. Then I'm gonna just tell you right now, you're probably gonna hate the controls. If you haven't gone back and played it already, you're probably gonna hate the controls. It's like one of the common things I hear about that game is people hate the controls, especially when they go back to it for like the first time or first time in a long time. Mostly camera, yeah. Mostly camera. I mean, dude, I've been playing the game forever. Even I kind of hate the camera in Mario 64. I think the camera kind of sucks. But the rest of the game is really good, so it kind of makes up for it enough for me. But I do hate the camera, I'm not gonna lie. Really? If a 10-year-old game is bad, Lord have mercy. A 10-year-old game could also be bad, but there's, I mean, dude, there's some games from like N64 era, GameCube era that I would still say are better than games that come out today. But I mean, that's just me. But it's also probably nostalgia. I can't like deny that. Okay, so this was not where that skull was. It said spider in a town. That's all the child ones. Interesting. I guess I can get rid of fish and get bugs. Time doesn't seem to equate to quality. No, for sure. If that was the case, then I wouldn't be playing this, and I would be exclusively playing, like, some brand new game that came out that I don't care about. Kind of want to replay 3D World. Those three are my jam. Odyssey, 3D World, and 64. I haven't played 3D World in a while. I was actually just thinking about 3D World the other day, too. You're insane. Rashid knows the pain of 3D World. Oh, I gotta check bottom of the well entrance. I don't want to use that Cucko for this. I want that one for diving. No, back up. It's set to... Oh my god. Pip. Why are you like this? Alright, I'll get the Cuckos later or whatever. Cool. It reset my settings, so I have to get all the Cuckos. If the next Zelda game had an instrument again, which one are they using? Spirit, okay. That's a good question, actually. I feel like there's a bunch that they could go through from Link's Awakening. Like, it doesn't have to just be an Ocarina. Like, there's a bunch that they could do. But I guess it would have to make sense for Link to use it or something, right? I just use Chew. But ocarinas are the signature Zelda instrument. I mean, yeah. Ocarina is kind of like the big one. But, I mean, there was like, what? Medley has like a harp in Wind Waker. The dead kid, the dead guy, has a violin. I forget his name. Spirit Bosky, nice. Appalachian themed Zelda with a banjo. Hell yeah. Guess a lute, the humble lute player. Sure, why not? Could see a harp. I mean, he had a harp in Skyward Sword. So I guess that's not completely. Don't. It's gonna knock me off. That's not completely impossible. Oh, had a harp in Ages 2. Yep, very true. So yeah, I could see them do a harp again. That's mostly if they don't want to focus on like something new, I guess. And Sheik has a harp and ocarina. Yep, that's true. So I guess harps are actually kind of used to the same like level as the ocarina at this point. Just not from a player every single time, but still very prominent instrument. Make mayonnaise the next instrument. There you go. Perfect. Ocarina. All we had to do was talk about it. Got a good feeling about this loot. A Bard Link. Bard Link actually kind of sounds like it would be interesting. I'm not super against that. Next, GG's The Legend of Zelda Harp of Space coming 2030. Dude, not 2030. That's too far away. I'm gonna need the new Zelda game a little sooner than that. That's a whole 5 years. I think they're gonna wait 5 years into the next, I guess like 4 and 2 months. You think they're gonna wait 5 years for the next mainline Zelda game? Nah, no way. That's gonna happen. It's gonna happen a lot sooner than that. Oh, is child too small? Yeah, I don't think that counted. Okay, I'll just light them normally. That means I have to get the stupid rupees. I hate doing this. I hate doing child side spirit as child. The next Zelda's in space, isn't it? They're gonna take Zelda into space and not make a new Star Fox. Alright, I would be a little upset about that. I want to live in a world with both a new Star Fox and a new Zelda that doesn't have to be in space. Nice. Oh, the new Hyrule Warriors has on-rail Star Fox segments. Still no new game. Crazy. Absolutely wild from them. Surely we will see Fox McCloud make the comeback of the century. Right? Bubsy's not going to outdo Fox, surely. It's like when they put F-Zero tracks in Mario Kart. Yeah, pretty much. Dude, I hate when he does that. Didn't see the flying sections in Hyrule Warriors. No, I haven't seen like anything about the new Hyrule Warriors. I just saw that it released, and that was it. I haven't seen anything else about it. Not upgrade. Okay, I think I'm gonna just do this to go right to Spirit entrance. See what this is. Deku. Okay, cool. I know the boss here. I just didn't write it down, I don't think. Taking down a few enemies, and then boss battle against Gleeok in the sky. Oh, that sounds kind of cool. Why was Pumpkin Hill playing just then? Because I just have random music, and there's custom music in the random music pool. And Pumpkin Hill is one of them. But that sounds kind of cool, Fail, actually. That sounds kind of fun. I do gotta, like, actually look into the new Hyrule Warriors. It's just... Gold Gaunts, wow. It's just so down on the list right now. Dude, it's too many games coming out at the end of the year. We need to calm down. Come on. Might be selling it for $60. Could see myself getting it for that price. I mean, that'd be kind of nice, yeah. Might bump it up on the list a little bit. Not completely, because, I mean, let's be real, Prime 4 is coming out next month. So, you know, we're locked in for that right now. Who's hyped for the GTA 6 delay? Yeah, man, love that game got delayed again. Not that I was gonna play it in the first place. Or most likely not gonna play it. Like, I'm not gonna buy it. I might have a way to play it via Xbox game share stuff. No, it was too early. That would have been perfect. But I don't care. The game's gonna be like $700 when it comes out at this point. I don't... Well, no, I'll move it for the fire. Wait, Rockstar just busted their employee union they were making... Wait, did they really? I didn't hear about that. That's kind of gross if they did that. I mean, Rockstar... I haven't spent money on a Rockstar game in probably over a decade anyway, so, like, whatever. Figure relates to the game delay. Stuff just kind of going down over there. I'm gonna have to look into that. Bongo. I have to do Bongo as child. Is that fine? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That GTA 6 can be the only game grossly overpriced while still not flopping. I actually kind of super agree with that, yeah. When you got people openly saying that they are okay with paying over $100 for it, yeah. GTA 6 is a 5A game that's been in development for a decade, yeah. Yeah, that's... I mean, I was never excited for it in the first place because I didn't like 5. Like, I grew up playing Vice City. Vice City was, like, my first one. But going back to playing Vice City, it kind of sucks. Minuet. Like, the only GTAs I actually care about are San Andreas and 4. I literally don't care about anything else out of the Grand Theft Auto world. I know Colossus is foolish. I don't have to do anything here, I guess. Oh, nice. Sorry, I checked. Isn't it $1 billion that they've spent developing GTA 6 so far? If that doesn't pique your interest at all, then what do you... It doesn't pique my interest because GTA games just don't interest me. Just because it's spent a lot of money does not mean it's going to be good. And it doesn't mean it's going to do anything special. It's just GTA. Like, everything they've shown, it looks nothing new other than the location. It's still just GTA. So, like, I'm not interested because I'm like, okay, so I'm going to play it the same exact way I played GTA 4. I'm going to do the missions for a while. The missions are going to feel repetitive, and then I'm going to drive around and just kill people. Because that's all I do in GTA. And the older one in San Andreas, I just loaded up with cheat codes. I mean, the PlayStation Spider-Man game spent like the same amount of money. They spent I don't think it was $1 billion, but they spent like an insane amount of money for Spider-Man. Watched that gameplay and I was like, yeah, I'm glad I don't have a PlayStation. Because all that game looks like is just press X for 10 hours. I could be wrong, but that's just what it looks like. And I'm just not interested in it. And GTA is kind of the same deal. Gotta remember, long development time and lots of money does not just immediately mean good. Spider-Man's so fun. I don't know. It didn't look fun to me. It looked really pretty. Give it that. PlayStation's good at that, but I don't know. Other than looking good, gameplay didn't really seem too fun to me. They spent a lot of money on the White House. Doesn't mean it's good. Yeah? True. I already did that. Spider-Man has grapple hooked the game, which seems super, super fun for like 35 minutes. Like, I'm only gonna want to spam webs for so long. And that's literally how I felt when I played the old one. Like when I played Spider-Man back in the day. I think it was like Spider-Man 2 or something on original Xbox. That's all I did. Like I just ended up swinging around the city for a while and I was like, this is cool. And then I probably didn't get past like the first like 3 story missions. I will say, I'm marginally interested in getting the first one, not Spider-Man, not whatever the second one was that they made. The PS4 one, I think. I'm interested in getting that on PC because apparently there's a mod for multiplayer. And I'm like, okay. Swinging around the city maybe with my friends, beating up people, that could be kind of fun. But other than that, no real interest. That's like saying Assassin's Creed is climbing the game. Yeah. Which that's another one. I mean, I liked the first 2, I think I played. The first 2 or 3 Assassin's Creeds back in the day. I thought they were actually pretty good, and then as that franchise went on, just lost interest. Mario is jumping the game, true. For me, Spider-Man just needs to just be Enter the Spider-Verse movies. It's like the only superhero movie I actually care about. Because I like Miles. I think Miles is great. I don't care about the games. Like, I don't really care about the Batman games. I don't care about Spider-Man games. Man, it's just superhero games, just not really for me. Okay, yeah, okay, fail. Yeah, the new Lego Batman is probably the first Lego game that I've been like interested in at all since like the second Star Wars one. So yes, I will 100% agree with that. That game actually looks pretty good. That one looks like it might be fun. Kind of wish I did get Giant's Knife. I don't have enough skulls yet, though. Okay, it's fine. Jabu, okay. Talked with Wilson about it yesterday, but Across the Spider-Verse was so mid. Big disappointment after how Into the Spider-Verse was like one of the best animated movies of all time. I mean, yeah. I liked both, though. I enjoyed both. Come on. Dude. Just give me a bomb. Come on, get over here. No. Alright, whatever. Doesn't have a third act, it just ends. Yeah. True. That Tycoon wallet. My god, all wallets. Crazy. L ads, dang. Edge. Rudo. Rudo. Get up there. And technically I don't need you because I'm going to have to waste bugs to go to the boss, but whatever. Well, I guess I can go to the back first. Check the thing back there. I don't have boomerang, so... Just missed. Tragic. AI slop is starting to affect your Twitch ads now. Is it really? Are you getting AI ads on Twitch now? Stupid robots. AI will forever be bad. But ads with generative AI elements, so gross. He don't care. Alright, who's the boss? Goma. I still don't have Goma Soul. That is so annoying, actually. Is it a... Oh, it might be adult skull in CAC. I never checked that. I just checked child's. Alright, let me go do that. I gotta get bugs anyway. I mean, I'm right near it. This is easy to get to because I have the warp song, so sure, whatever. Because if that is, then that's... I mean, that's convenient. Actually, talk to Cockle Lady first. I don't think I did that. And then cow. Let's see. Is this Goma Soul? Yep. Of course. Alright, let me check Windmill Guy as well real fast. Alright, just arrows. Now that his daily savings is in effect, that means your streams will be closer to bedtime. Unfortunate. It'll be extra sleep inducing. Perfect. Then I guess it works out. Can't wait for someone to be doing that. Like, just trying to pass out with my stream going. And then I get, like, one of the most annoying sound effects for, like, one of the boots or something. And it's just really loud. Just out of nowhere. Come on. One can of refried beans, some cheese, a tortilla, and tortilla chips for my low effort lunch. Sounds like college. Perfect. I mean, you're surviving, right? I think my audio mixing helps minimize that. True. I'm gonna have to change it. Just to jump scare someone. It's like moments like that I kind of wish I was still playing on my Wii. Nice. Messed that up. Because if I was playing on my Wii, there'd always be the chance for a VC crash. And if there's a VC crash, it's just like a really loud sound that just kind of just goes until you hold the power button and turn the Wii off. Come on, that's mean. Is it mean? Or is it funny? I guess it could be both. New mic sounds funky. It makes you sound more like ZFG. That's crazy, because I'm pretty sure my mic is like... Oh, is that Requiem? Nice. I think my mic is like... probably a fourth of what his cost. Actually, less than a 4. Here, Emerald. Alright, cool. Where do I want to go now? I don't know GTG entrance. Boss of DC's Twin Rova. Can't go fight Twin Rova yet. Can't fight Volv yet. I guess GTG probably has to be Shadow at this point. Yeah, GTG has to be Shadow. Do I want to go to Shadow? I'm not worried about keys. I just don't have Lullaby, so I can't go past the boat. I can't go to Deep Shadow, but I can still check a decent amount of stuff. I guess I probably should, yeah. Bottom of the Well is Spirit, actually. I might actually want to try to clip in there. Because I could do Adult Side. Ever had a jump scare in bed experience? It's awful. I think I have. No, I know it's awful. It's not. I wouldn't actually do that intentionally. I would be responsible. I would not be responsible. If I was playing on Wii and it was a VC crash, the Wii would be responsible, not me. Now, if I intentionally change my audio to make that happen, yes, then I would be responsible for sure. But I wouldn't do that. The worst that would happen is something like this. I mean, even this sound effect's not that bad. And luckily it's on iron boots, so I'm basically never going to wear them. Dang, Rogue. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully something can just, like, magically happen and things get better, but sorry to hear that. Arrows, don't need those. Oh, next week scheduled laser surgery removal from the inside out. Okay, hopefully that goes well. Wouldn't be against afterwards if you want to pop in a stream or something. I would say do it in stream because stuff like that it's really heavy. I'd rather we not have that in like Discord, just because for other people. But like, you know, pop into a chat afterwards. You know, I want to know how it goes. Dude, this guy won't leave me alone. No. Yeah, of course. Favorite fun the time. Whenever you have the free time and you can spare it. Obviously, put your family first. Always. Far more important than an idiot playing Zelda on the internet. Grab Okay, cool. Dude, he body checked me. That's not fair. Oh my god, I hate this one. There we go. Oh, fire went away. Dude, he did it again. There we go. Far more important than a chatter on said idiot stream. Perfect. Very true. Had to quit playing SGL, but did play some really good times at sub 140 and some sub 2 hours. Nice. Love to see that. Fire key, dang. Really hoping for like vanilla mirror shield. That would have been crazy. Oh wait, this has sunlight arrows. Oh my god, I could... The rare actual use of sunlight arrows. I never get to use this feature. They allowed it due to life. That's good. Love to see those kind of communities actually being understanding. Don't have lullaby, so I can't go in there. Stop. I don't think this will work. Dude, give me the magic. Okay, thank you. I'm pretty sure this doesn't work. Yeah, okay, no, didn't think so. That would be cool. Okay, that I really wish they had that. That's basically all of Spirit except for lullaby checks and the boss. Yeah. I mean, I could try Spirit Climb, that thing I haven't done in probably years at this point. One attempt. Nope. I forgot the inputs. Okay, whatever. Oh wait, I can get this. Okay, just water key, doesn't matter. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much everything here. DC, GTG. I guess I could do a little more in GTG. I already did the whole maze, but I guess I could do more, yeah. Never got this either. And it didn't matter. If you return, it'll be with an ESS adapter and real core controller. Nice. I just still gotta eventually pick up an ESS adapter, honestly. Double D, nice. I don't like super need an ESS adapter because I play mostly on chip at this point, and ESS adapter is completely useless on chip because you can just adjust everything basically how you realistically want it. But for playing on Wii, I guess it would be nice if I go back to playing on Wii. Actually, even for Wii, it's not... no, it'd be nice for Wii. Not this way. It's Project 64 based Ocarina thing. Yeah, that kind of makes sense because it's technically got to be quote unquote an official release. And while an emulator is not an official release, but the ROM is, and ship's not an official release, so that kind of makes sense. Most of those things don't accept ship. I mean, even for speedrun categories, ship's not allowed. They have their own leaderboard because ship's not allowed. So, just kind of is how it is. It's always sort of been like that. But emulators always basically been allowed. Come on. Come on. Oh, right. No. Get my stuff back. I'm gonna change my tunic back. Not a big fan of that green one. Like since Tears of the Kingdom are the best in the franchise. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I guess, yeah, just hop down first. Alright, nothing else in here, actually. Just this room left. Well, and toilet room. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I like the enemy variety in Tears of the Kingdom. I think the enemy variety is pretty good. I do like it. It does sometimes get to a point where I'm like, alright, I'm kind of sick of seeing, like, the white and red ones. Because I'm like, alright, I get it. They're going to take 50,000 hits to kill. I just kind of ignore them at this point. Well, I mean, I haven't played Tears in a while after I got basically all the stuff. But, I was starting to get a little annoyed at them because it was just, they just ended up getting annoying. But overall, yeah, I like the, unique enemies and how, like, the different variations keeps it interesting. No, missed. I already killed Mongo. Claim check. You know what? Convenient spot for claim check. Rumor has it that Nintendo might be doing a Seasons Ages combo remake for Switch 2. I wouldn't be against that. I would love to see Ages and Seasons get like the Link's Awakening treatment. Echoes of Wisdom treatment. It'd be cool to see. I actually almost kind of expected it to happen already. I feel like if they do that for this year, there won't be a mainline Zelda in 2026. Like, if that's going to be in 2026, there won't be a mainline Zelda. Double magic. Nice. Really doubt that they would be combined. Is that they would make a new game that takes a bit from Ages and Seasons and not fully remake either. I could also kind of see that, yeah. How did that not blow it up? Would be nice to not have to deal with link cables. True. There's Royal Tomb. Wondering where this was. Yeah, just like Legend of Zelda Oracles. It's just like a mix of the two games, which would be weird because one's more combat based and one's more puzzle based. So it would just have to be like an original game. I don't know. It's Nintendo we're talking about. You don't think they'd want to make an $80 combo pack and sell them for $40 each? Or a $70 combo pack, but $40 each. So if you buy them separate, you pay more. Come on. Although a combo game does sound kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. If they could figure a way to do that, that would be really cool. I think I would like that. Just eight new dungeons. Use whatever they like. Yeah, that's probably true. Probably true. Well, I don't know, because if that's gonna be the Zelda team's thing, I mean, they don't got anything going on right now. Hyrule Warriors is out. Baronade is a bonus song. Interesting. So, you know, you can get cracking on something like that. Yeah, just a rumor. People have been talking about Oracle remakes for a little while now. Something that a lot of the fan base has been kind of like wanting and hopeful for a bit. Yeah, Grezzo and Nintendo have their own teams. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. It would probably be Grezzo that did it. So you have Grezzo work on that, and then the actual Zelda team working on the next main line. Makes sense to me. I'd play it regardless if it was just a remake or if it was a whole new game, just kind of based on it. I'd be cool with either. Oh, I still have to do adult archery. I didn't do that. Battle key doesn't matter. Alright, I think... Where was Ice Cavern? Ice Cavern was Deku? Yeah, okay. I think I should go clear Ice Cavern real quick, and then I should go... head towards... Shadow, which I know has to be GTG. I still don't have Mirror Shield, so I can't go fight Twin Rova. I need to beat 2 more bosses for Ganon's boss key. 2 more bosses and then we're in go mode. Echoes of Wisdom was original. Yeah, it was. Oh, are you talking about like with what Grezzo worked on? I mean, yeah, it's original, but I meant like the main line, like big Zelda game, not the side game. I mean, Echoes was fun though, so I wouldn't. Oh wait, no, I want regular bombs because I'm gonna be doing ground jump later. I don't know, I feel like they have to just like get through this year and springtime to before they're probably gonna announce anything like that for Zelda or Mario. I think Zelda and Mario are gonna be like, they're gonna kind of have their own sections of like when they're announced, right? Like, I don't think they're gonna share the spotlight per se. Maybe not just for, maybe not announcement, but like as far as like details and stuff go for it. Had the VRB, what are we talking about? Just kind of talking about potential Zelda remakes and what's next for Zelda and what we're kind of expecting. But yeah, I don't think Zelda and Mario are gonna be like announced or released around anything else. They're gonna just be like their own jam. Actually, starting to wonder if they're getting away from remakes. I mean, maybe. I don't know if they're ever gonna get fully away from remakes. If I'm being honest with you, I think remakes are gonna continue to be a filler staple for Nintendo. It's just because we're in the beginning of a new console era that we're probably going to just see more original, I think, happening in the next year or two. But then, like, after that, we'll probably start seeing remakes make a comeback when they need more filler stuff. Because remakes typically tend to be, like, the filler games. Stick upgrade. Breath of the Wild only released the same year as Odyssey because it was a delayed Wii U game. Yeah, that's true. I mean, what did Tears release around? Like, was there anything that released around Tears of the Kingdom's time? A couple of years ago? Like, anything major? Oh, come on. Wonder. Yeah, I guess. I guess Wonder. Notice the homage to Ocarina of Time. Yes, I did. I did notice the that in Hyrule Castle, yeah. That is like one of the things about Tears that I really like. All of the all the different like homages to other Zelda games, because there's a bunch of stuff in that game. What's up, Akuma? How you doing? Wonder is more big in the sense of, whoa, this is huge for Mario franchise rather than just big for the system itself for Nintendo as a whole, like Odyssey was. Yeah, it's a little different. Storms, okay, Storms is good. Come on. Shoutouts Wonder, yeah. Wonder's just new Super Mario Bros. 5. I mean, I guess. I mean, I like it better than most of the new Super Mario Bros. Games, I'm not gonna lie to you. Nope. Do that. Alright, guess I'm gonna go to GTG now. GTG entrance. Oh yeah, if you play New Super Mario Bros. Or New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Like, yeah, fundamentally it is definitely different than Wonder, for sure. But, do I need a Pona? No, I don't need a Pona. Fine. But I could just see the comparison. Ad time, dang. Alright, I will remember to use long shot this time. They're bad sketch comedy pieces promoting products. Gross. The vanilla ad reads. Pumpkin Hill, yeah, I got Pumpkin Hill music. Yeah, there's a couple different songs from Sonic in the music pool. Oh, the Gerudos look cool in the red. I like the red. That looks nice. We back. We should save from ads for now. Bomb bag, nice. Always graceful to feeling to return to a stream. Good reminder to count your blessings. Been a dev on any games that you would know of? No. Anything that I've been dev on is either stuck in like prototype hell or just hasn't like officially been released. Don't go in there. I unfortunately live in an area where there's basically no game development studios. So I have to do everything indie or I have to move. And I'm not financially stable to move right now. Also, the game industry is kind of on fire here in the West. Face Twisted Tower before they... I mean, yeah, Face Twisted Tower was our prototype game for school. But it's not, like, officially released. But that was, like, for school specific. That was, internship. I have actually been putting my portfolio together to try to... Okay, yeah, it is Shadow. To try to start applying to places and hope that they could maybe, you know, Some companies have relocation assistance. So, like, if they hire you, they'll be like, hey, we'll help you get out here. And I'm like, that'd be cool. Because I want to make games. So we'll see how that goes and if that ever goes anywhere. Otherwise, I'm going to have to just move on my own at some point. Oh, we could hire as a game. That would be so cool. I would love that, dude. If it's not streaming, I want to just do game dev. Like, that's it. It's the only two things I want to do. I don't want to do anything else. I want to do the thing I've been doing since I was a kid, which is YouTube. Or the other thing I've been doing since I was a kid, which is level design. And also spent a lot of money in school for. Dude, let me go, dude. Thank you. Stream, game dev, sleep, repeat. Pretty much, yeah. That would be my life. And I'd be okay with that. Drag you out of the hood. Finally, I'll be free. Oh, I don't have hover boots. I gotta do this the more annoying way with the side hops. It's fine. Game industry is complex. Your cousin did a website for Arkham Asylum when it first released. Oh, that's cool. Oh, nice. First try. Yeah. Like, I mean, and not to, like, get too into, like, some crazy, like, real-world stuff, but, like, I do know someone who works for id Software in Texas, you know, who make the Doom games. So, like, I could be like, hey, what's up? You know what I can do. Let's, you know, maybe get a conversation going. The problem is I don't want to live in Texas. Like, that's just not happening. Literal 0% chance. Not Texas. Yeah, no. That's gonna be a hard no for me. Michigan or something. I mean, I've thought about Michigan as well, actually. The problem is, again, there's, like, no game studios there. Game studios in the US are literally in, like, for the most part. There's a couple, like, spaced around, but, like, it's mostly California and Texas right now. California's too expensive, so it's like, okay, I need to already have been making decent money to go there. And Texas sucks. Sorry, Texas people. But it does. Come on. Dude, I can't engage clip today. Thought of Canada? Actually, yes, I have. And hilariously enough, I did just randomly throw an application out to 2 different companies in Canada for game dev spots. Yeah, totally open to that as well. I think one was in BC, and I don't remember where the other one was. Toronto, I think. Okay, just go the other way. Clearly, I can't cage flip today. You live about 20 minutes from Bethesda games here in Maryland. Nice. That's actually super cool. Yeah, I always forget that Bethesda's up in Maryland. Insane dogs. Or Giga Chad dogs, because he just doesn't care. Also, we don't know what direction. Just 20 minutes. Could be northwest, south, or east. Yeah, but I do forget that. I do forget that Bethesda is in Maryland. I should really remember that. And I'm not from Maryland or anything. I don't have any family in Maryland. I'm from New York, but it's not crazy far away. Yeah, quadruple the travel time, exactly. But it's just the way things are right now. It's fine. Oh, hammer. That's actually super good. Alright, I am glad I came here. Now if I find Volv, I can fight him. How's it like being a New Yorker? I've always wondered. I mean, the most notable thing is I've been asked to say the word coffee multiple times because I say coffee like a New Yorker, I guess, does. I have been requested to say that by many people, mostly friends. They would just be like, hey, say coffee, and I'd be like, coffee, and I'd be like, okay. That's it. Riveting, I know. I mean, if you're asking like specifically about like living in New York, I mean it's busy, to say the least. But I will say one of my favorite things. I mean, okay, so I didn't live in New York City because New York City is really expensive. So I didn't live in New York City. I lived outside of the city. But we used to take the train a lot to go to Grand Central Station, and we would spend a lot of time in the city. Nice. Mostly Manhattan. And Manhattan and Brooklyn. And I love a lot of parts of New York City because I love how just everything's walkable. Like, you just could walk to everything you need. And I love that because I hate driving. Another bum bag, nice. YOLO it. Oh my god, I made it. And squandered it. Crazy. Who needs public transport, am I right? I mean, even that, like, public transport's not great, but I mean, it works for what it is. I mean, I didn't really use it too often. A couple trains, but that's about it. Barely cabs. Cabs are way too expensive. They were always way too expensive. You have a 2.2 for like 2,200 a month. See, that's, I mean, and that's what's crazy to me. Like, It's like that cost of living up north is just insane. I mean, it's insane down here too. I can't deny that. I'm just lucky that we own the house, which is also what makes it hard to move. If we didn't, it would be insane. Cabs are the biggest scam ever made. I mean, yeah, kinda. No. Taxis are old-fashioned now anyways, with things like Ubers being much more user-friendly. Yeah, that's also true. Like, Uber, and, like, Lyft, those two existing alone kind of are like, you know, why grab a cab unless you're going, like, really, really short distance? Like, if you're going a really short distance, then a cab is kind of worth because it's only a few bucks. And you could just, like, you know, if you see them, you could just call it right there. Because we did that when last time I went to New York, which was, it's been a while. We were in Central Park, and I think we needed to go from Central Park to Grand Central Station, and we've been walking around all day. So we were just like, let's just grab a cab and just go. It's no big deal. It's not that far of a walk, but, you know, whatever. And it was only a couple bucks. It wasn't that much. Granted, this was a few years ago. That prices probably changed. But this was a good couple years ago. Shadow Key. Shadow Boss Key. Can't use it. Need Lullaby. Was really hoping I would find Lullaby here, but, well. Guess not. Just gonna push this because it's permanent. But yeah, other than that, we just took the train and would get an Uber. Alright, I know GTG goes to Shadow now. Let me write that. Who's the boss of Deku? I didn't write down the boss of Deku. Deku is at Spirit Entrance. Okay, I can go check that really fast. Come on. Scummy taxi drivers actually scam you. Oh, no, yes, that is 100% true, yeah. Yeah, they will, for sure, just, like, smack the meter, and all of a sudden you go from paying, like, 10 bucks to 35. And they're like, I don't know, we just drove. I was like, yeah, sure, bud. I forgot what boss this was. This was Bongo. Okay. So forest leads to water, that leads to KD. That's the only soul I don't have. I can't do that. Shadow led to Jabu, that led to Goma. Oh wait, I don't know where Jabu leads. Wait, what dungeon have I not found at this point? Oh, bottom of the well. Okay, Jabu's gotta be bottom of the well. Bottom will release the spirit. I can't do that until I get Mirror Shield. DC is Twin Rova. Can't be Twin Rova until I get Mirror Shield. The boss of Fire Temple is Baronade. I need Boomerang. Which really sucks because I can actually do everything in fire now. I might want to go back to Child. And just do some random checks now. Yeah. Yeah, I think I want to do that. How was the Cold War? Wait, what Cold War? Oh, never got Arceum. Nice. Alright, go back to Lost Woods. Should have paid your pesos here. Dang. What's the best level design? Wait, what's the best level designs of all time? Like, just levels that are designed in general? I mean, that's a loaded question, because there's so many games that have good level design. Jeez. One of my first thoughts is old school Mega Man. I think Mega Man X has some really fantastic level design about teaching the player how things work. Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island would definitely be up there. I think Super Mario World is up there. Jeez. There's probably some Zelda things. Honestly, for introduction to a game, especially given the time it came out, I do think Deku Tree is really good. High-Rise Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, because you have map design. That's also level design, so yeah, High-Rise Modern Warfare 2, very good. A good number of the Halo 3 maps, and a lot of the Halo 3 campaign, I think, is really well designed. I could probably answer something in relation to maybe Elden Ring has some really good level design in some aspects. I need bugs again, don't I? I do. Is this a generic grotto here? This was not. I don't think there was a generic grotto in Lost Woods, actually. Okay, it's fine. I knew a patch of grass here had bugs, I just didn't remember which one. Yeah, level design is a broad umbrella, to say the least. There's a lot of games that have both good and bad level design. Let's be real. Certain Gears of War maps. You know, I haven't played Gears in so long, but I kind of remember liking a lot of stuff in Gears 2. Very specific shoutouts to Mario Kart Stadium, Water Park, and Bowser's Castle from Mario Kart 8 for being such good tutorials tests for the player. Yeah. Yeah, and like Mario Kart, having good and bad, for sure. Yeah, Mario Kart's a great example of having good and bad level design. Literally every Mario Kart game has good and bad level design. I think the tutorial area for Tears of the Kingdom's Great Sky Island, I think, is a great tutorial. I think that it kills Breath of the Wild's Great Plateau, I think, by like 1,000,000 miles. I'd rather play Great Sky Island like 50 times than Great Plateau like twice. And I adore Breath of the Wild, but I hate Great Plateau. I hate the intro to Breath of the Wild so much. It's so boring. You have a love-hate relationship with it because of how big and mixed mixed bag track design in the series. I mean, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like Mario Kart is such a big game at this point. There's so much to its designs that it's like guaranteed every Mario Kart's gonna have fantastic design and then trash design in the same game. But Link's shirtless, though, how could you hate it? I didn't say I hate it. I did play it. But I liked it at the time. I think what happened was after playing Great Sky Island, Tears of the Kingdom, I was like, wow, this is so much more fun. It had to be boring. There was a lot to learn. I guess that's true. Nintendo is very scared of just letting the player figure things out. I will say that. They are very, like, this is how everything works. You have to know how it all works. And they just kind of tell you very matter of fact what's going on, as opposed to, you know, letting you just kind of stumble upon it. Which I understand why they do it, but what I really think Nintendo needs desperately, both Nintendo and Pokemon, is they need a button in the like main menu that just allows you to disable or skip tutorials. Or just like, if it's Zelda, it's like, have you played a Zelda game before? Yes, no. Yes, okay. Do you want every feature to be explained, or do you just want specifically new stuff? It's like, okay, just new stuff. Okay, cool. Because I don't need every game to tell me how to swing my sword. You know? I know how to attack. I know how to equip a weapon. I can figure that part out pretty quickly. And I get some people do want that, and that's fine. But I feel like there should be an option. The dialogue that breaks the fourth wall, yeah. Playing Mario Kart World and Zora's Domain music came on while you're underwater. Nice. Yeah, they do have a pretty hefty music pool in Mario Kart World for not a hefty map pool, which is really funny. I should have read what he was selling. I just kind of scammed myself, but I'm rich. Doesn't matter. Still gotta get the skull back here that I never got. If you play a modern one... Oh, come on. Ever heard of the Action Guide? Yeah. The training areas of Breath of the Wild was diabolical. That's what I'm saying. Like, I love Breath of the Wild, but like, even if you're blasting through it, that tutorial still takes a hefty amount of time. It's still not really quick. And like I said, again, like, I get it. There's a lot there, but like, you know what they should? They should just have like, have you played this game before? Yes, no. And if your answer is yes, then just skip it completely. Or just something. I just would like an option. Because there's like, one of the reasons I tend to not really play like blind playthroughs on stream is because I feel like it would be really obnoxious for people to watch. Because I literally, like, I don't pay attention to a lot of tutorial stuff intentionally because I like to just figure things out. Pretty funny jumping off the plateau without a glider every time. I mean, yes, that is funny. I can't deny that. Yeah, that's kind of like the super main reason I don't really play first-time playthroughs on stream. Because I feel like most people are just going to get annoyed of it. Thank you. That took a lot longer than should have. We have totally different playstyles. Yeah. I really don't love when a game just is straight up telling me like what to do and where to go. It's one of the reasons I love Breath of the Wild so much, because it was just like, hey, go beat Ganon. And I'm like, we just started. Oh, well, I guess I'm doing the basement now. Okay, cool. But I thought that was awesome. All right, Aris. See you later. Appreciate you hanging out today. So that was like one of my favorite things with Breath of the Wild. It was just like, go beat Ganon. I'm like, I just got the tutorial done. And you're telling me just go beat the game? All right, cool. So that was just something I loved about it. And then I just got to stumble around for like 40 hours. Just exploring. Hey, Shinny, thanks for the raid. Hello, everyone. I should say thanks for the raids. Always appreciated. As a flame nerd, of course. How's everyone doing? Come on. Go. Where's the entrance? There it is. Oh, well, I guess because of Skeleton Key, I don't have to worry about any of this. I can just check it. Milk. What do I actually really need is go mode. I need to beat 2 more bosses. I think realistically, Mirror Shield has a pretty high chance of just being go mode. Because then I could go beat Twinrova, and I can go check the boss of Spirit, which I know is not Twinrova, so it could be a 2-for-1. which will get me what I need. So, I don't have Lullaby, so I can't... This actually kind of sucks that I have Kakiri Sword. I can't do Blank A. I said it was going to be fine earlier, and I guess it kind of still is, but... Okay. That's basically everything I can do in Bottom of the Well until I get Lullaby. So I guess I'm out of here. I think that was literally as close as I could have got to that guy without him attacking me. You like to make sure that you've learned everything that you can about a game so you can digest the level design without having to worry about fumbling around, not knowing what to do. See, I'm like that after the fact. Like, here's my, it's really weird. Here's my method of playing games. Okay, first time. I want to fumble around and explore as much as possible. I don't want to be told what to do or where to go. I just want to explore. I just want to find things. Then, when I'm at the end, right? Obviously, this is depending on the type of game. It doesn't work for every game. But when I'm at the end, either just beat the boss, the final boss, or I'm at the final boss. And it gives me the option to go away and go do something else. Then I go back and want to know everything. Then I want to know literally everything about the game, and I want to go for 100%, and I want to just do everything. That's basically what I did with Doom Eternal. I went through the game doing just as much exploring as I wanted, found a bunch of the stuff. I ended with... Oh, I never did this. Ended with a decent percentage of everything, like of every level. I think I 100% did like maybe 1 or 2 levels by the end, just on my own. And then when I got to the final chapter, I went back with like all my upgrades and stuff. I went back and then 100% did everything and then beat the game. You delay every single step of your first playthrough as long as possible. I mean, yeah. You similarly try to go for 100% first try. Yeah, that's how some of my friends are. Some of my friends will go for 100% on the very first playthrough. That's like their big thing. But I just want to play the game. I'm just going to explore, see what I can do on my own. Then when I either beat the game or am at the final boss, I'm going to go back and get 100%. Shout out to you. Yeah, shout out to Momo. Appreciate the follow, Darth. Really depends on the game if you're 100% the first time. I mean, yes, that for sure. Definitely depends on the game. I mean, to be fair, some games you can't. Like, if you go too far, some things could be progression locked. Right? Like, that's also a thing. So it definitely depends. But overall, that's basically the way I try to play it. Or try to play games. So it's usually why I don't do first-time playthroughs on stream, because I feel like people are just going to get annoyed. Also, the backseating can be crazy. Link to the Past and Metroid Samus Returns. Nice. Did I 100% Samus Returns? I actually don't know if I 100% did that. I'm going to have to boot it up. I don't know if I 100% did that. Yeah, the missable content, yeah. Oh, Tales of Vesper comes to mind for misspoken. Yes, yes, actually. Dude, where should I... should go check Bombchi Bowling. Still haven't watched much of Tears of the Kingdom at all. Don't want the spoilers. Yeah, that's kind of crazy that you haven't seen really anything of Tears at this point. That's awesome, though. They're able to avoid it. Lens. I guess I'll play for Lens. Actually, yes, I will play for Lens. So then I can go do Lens game right after this. Right side? Oh, no, dead center. Perfect. ODST music. Yeah, I'm so glad someone noticed. Shout out ODST. Literally one of the best things Halo's ever done. Move, move, move. Nice. Spoiler, Bowser dies at the end of Tears of the Kingdom. Dang, crazy. No. You can keep those. I'll just take mines. I guess just turn it night. There's nothing else to do here, right? Yeah. Added. Oh, Edge. Not playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7. That's the correct decision. Stranger Things is trying to sell you insurance? Dude, these ads are getting wild. Just bombs. Is anyone still invested in that show? I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I didn't even know that show was still going on. I watched season 1 when it was new. And I never watched it again after that. Not gonna lie to you. ODST goes. Dude, yeah, ODST is fantastic. I love ODST. Do I want to actually stay child? Is there anything else I want to do as child, or do I just want to go back to adult? Where did water lead? Water was DC. No, I cleared DC. Jabu was bottom of the well. Pretty much already cleared that except for lullaby stuff, so I don't think I need to stay child now. I think I can go back to adult now. Should be safe to go to adult. They're still making new seasons? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. I can't say for certain, but I think they are.